Thanks, John, for everything. But I'm taking in the harmony, and over many, many years, I've been taking that harmony. You know you got to dig it. Quantum sprawl, Newton's crawl.
Don't look in the mirror. What do you mean you don't look in the mirror?
I dig it. See it all through the wall. Dig it.
You might say I'm thinking compositionally. I'm not costume and makeup, damn it. I can't do everything.
I'm taking it back.
Taking it back.
You know you got to dig it. Yeah. Dig it. Yeah.
LMDEOW.
Yeah.
Labor and the expression of worth.
What the devil done took from me.
Come on.
Dig it. Yeah. Giant steps, my friend.
I literally don't look in the mirror before I start recording myself. What does that say? It says, I think it's good. I think it's a good thing. You are looking in a mirror. This is exactly like a mirror. What do you mean you don't look in a mirror? I guess what I was trying to say is I don't.
You might say I'm thinking compositionally.
I can't say that I don't try to change my appearance sometimes, because that's not true either, because sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't like something. But then sometimes I look at myself in things I've recorded, and I think, did you not look at yourself?
I'm not costume and makeup. I'm not costume and do makeup, damn it.
Giant steps, my friend.
You're loving it, brother. If I'm not blues man enough for you, if I'm not jazz man enough for you, if I'm not quite authentic in your particular style or your particular taste, maybe try thinking of me as like an ethnomusicologist with myself as the study.
Let's see, I'm home.
Today on Labor and the Expression of Worth, we have a special guest with us, Joseph Smith.
Giant steps, my friend. One love holds us to the end. Newton's crawl, quantum sprawl. See it all through the wall. Dig it, giant steps, my friend. Small mind coming to its end. See through pain, loss and gain. Holding on, letting go. Dig it, yeah.
There was this guy who seemed to be kind of on the outskirts of the jazz scene when I was young, learning to be an academic musician at the University of Central Oklahoma. This guy's name was John Pappas. I know he's still around. I saw him. As I do a Google search of him, Oklahoma City musicians, I don't see him showing up anywhere. I remember him now as a guy who just wanted to play music, who was just playing, you know, he just played, he just brought his instruments, and he didn't always conform to proper jazz etiquette. I mean, the guy just wanted to jam, and if you didn't give him a spot to jam, he would find one. I got a lot of respect for that now, much more respect than I had for that as a kid, you know, as a young man who was in a privileged position, in a privileged learning institution. Now I just really respect this guy for just doing what he knows he's got to do, which is play. He's got to play. I can relate to that. If I'm not blues man enough for you, if I'm not jazz man enough for you, if I'm not quite authentic in your particular style or your particular taste, maybe try thinking of me as like an ethnomusicologist with myself as the study.
Giant steps, my friend. One love holds us to the end. Quantum sprawl, Newton's crawl. See it all through the wall. Dig it, yeah.
I had a very difficult time learning jazz standards, and I discovered this book that my girlfriend Stacy had, and it had all these lyrics for jazz tunes, and that really helped me. Like, oh Leo, your hotcakes have never had it better. You know, it's the spread that you fed when you feel in your head. Maybe your fat is saturated.
Come on. Thanks, John, for everything. Thank you. Yeah, John Coltrane, he showed us the way. Well, he showed me the way. You don't have to see John Coltrane as showing us the way to be my friend, you know what I mean? Like, yes, I've had a sacred experience around his music, and his life serves as an inspiration to me, but I'm not asking you to believe in John Coltrane. I met some folks the other day who needed me to believe in Joseph Smith before we could move on with our friendship. And I was just kind of like, hold on, can we just play guitar? So that's kind of how it is, you know. Yes, have your sacred experience. And yes, even go out and share it. I suppose though, if as we are sharing our sacred experience with others, well, it just goes differently if the only outcome is for you to believe what I believe. Then there's a forcefulness there that we might call colonialization, right? So if you look at Giant Steps in those terms, in the context of the evolution of all, well, African blues, Western jazz music, see through pain, loss and gain, holding on, letting go, dig it, yeah. You know, Coltrane, he participated in the form, he went up through the ranks, and then he showed up with Giant Steps one day, and Tommy Flanagan had to be the piano player there to take that one on the chin. Mr. Flanagan was there to take that one on the chin. Thank you, sir. So John Coltrane took that to the, he had this form that he just, the way he arranged these changes, these minor thirds, these resolutions. I'm certainly not the best guy to talk about Giant Steps chord theory. I see how it kind of unfolds, and then I put it into this open kind of, this cowboy chord thing I'm doing on the guitar here. But no, I can't play over Giant Steps. I can't even scat over it. I'm doing good to sing the melody over it, really. I mean, but I'm taking in the harmony, and over many, many years I've been taking that harmony. I don't have to be an expert at playing that harmony to have some wisdom and respect, great respect, even though I haven't ascended to that level of playing. As far as like the bebop stuff goes, it just never. I learned Charlie Parker heads, you know. The first head I learned was. There was an impasse that I came to where I saw the genius of the jazz musician. I told myself I couldn't. I'm not smart enough. I'm not deep enough. I'm not good enough. And you talk about privilege, stepping into these positions as bass player at the University of Central Oklahoma. I appreciate that more and more and more and more the older that I get. When you see these opportunities that came to you, opportunities to learn and grow. And I see a young man who took in just about every opportunity he was given, or the great majority of them who was just so ready, and then also a young man who wasn't quite equipped to even deal with the success that he was experiencing on a, just on a university level like that. So anyway, the things that we learn as we grow up, but I am certainly grateful for the orchestral and jazz programs there at the University of Central Oklahoma and everything that they taught me. The people there, especially Lee Rucker and the help that he gave me getting equipment through the school, Dr. Strong also, and of course Dr. Kent, Doc Kidwell. Yes, I see the light in all of you. Thank you, thank you.